NoFappers always talk about the negatives of PMO. They're like, I want to stop PMO. It's disgusting. I hate it. It makes me feel ashamed. It's fucking up my brain. It's fucking up my erections. All of this stuff. They list these negatives of PMO. That does not fucking help one bit. If I wanted to quit a job, right, would I constantly talk about the negatives of the job in order to motivate me to quitting? Or would I think to myself, what are my other options? Do I have any other happier options? If I quit this job and get a new one, is that job going to offer me higher pay? Is it going to give me more freedom? All of this stuff. NoFappers never look at a positive vision, and they don't debunk the reasons why they want to watch porn in the first place. When you talk to a NoFapper, right? If you ask them why do you watch porn, they'll be like, I don't know. I'm addicted. I hate porn. Da, 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 da. It's insanity. What's going on? Insanity. What the poor guy needs to do, right, is look at why. First of all, admit to himself that he likes porn. They will never do that. NoFappers will never do that. And especially if they're religious as well, they are not going to fucking do that. It's really, really hard for them to do that. Why? Because they're scared. They're ashamed. But low key, this is the number one way. This is the only fucking way that you can get rid of that motivating pull towards porn. You're never going to get rid of it unless you admit to yourself that you like it, and then list out those reasons and debunk them one by one by one. Let's say I've got a job right now, right, and it's paying me 20 grand, right, and there's another job that's paying me 30 grand, and they're the exact same job. Does it make sense to me to go, I wish my 20 grand job would pay me less, so that would motivate me to get the 30 grand job? That's fucking dumb. That's so dumb. So dumb. But what if that 20 grand job, right, was saying, we'll give you loads of these perks? Well, now, in order to get that 30 grand job, right, the 30 grand job still needs to be higher in terms of its happiness value to you than the 20 grand job plus the perks that it offers, right? But now let's say you think about those perks. Let's say the perks are you can bring your dog to the office, and you can, you can use your home laptop, and you can have an open working environment. If you think about those reasons, okay, I don't have a dog. I don't really care about the open working environment because I actually prefer to have my headphones on and sit in my cubicle and focus when I work. And what was the other one? Work from your home laptop. I don't really like my home laptop. I prefer the one they give me at work. Do you see how you've debunked those three perks, those three reasons? They don't really mean much to you anymore. So now it's obvious that that 30 grand job is going to be way happier than that 20 grand job plus the perks, because the perks don't really mean much. So they don't really add much value. So that 30 grand job becomes a no-brainer. A no-brainer. Do you see how this fucking works? Imagine if you held those perks in your... You didn't think about them at all. You just saw perks and you're like, okay. Do you see how suddenly it becomes a hard decision? Because you haven't debunked the reasons why you like it. And in order to see the reasons why you like it, so that you can debunk them, you need to admit to yourself why you like it. NoFappers never do this. And I'm not having a go here. I'm not trying to be a huge arsehole. But I think it needs stressing. If you're in this mindset of, if I just think about the negative so that I'll quit, you're wagging the dog is not wagging the tail is wagging the dog. You got it backwards. You're like, okay, let me touch my right ear. Instead of doing this, you're doing fucking this. You're making it extremely hard for yourself. I went through this for years. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Completely. If you like porn because you think it helps you escape reality or helps you deal with stress, by God are you going to desire it? It would be illogical not to desire it. It would be illogical. Let's say I believed that porn helped me relieve stress. If I was really stressed and I didn't desire porn, that's irrational. It's illogical. Completely illogical. Do you see that? It's not a fault of your willpower. Your brain is working completely normally. You just view porn as the solution. Because you view porn as a solution, of course you desire it. Your brain would be broken if you didn't. Do you see what I'm getting at? If something helps, if you really believe you need something to help you, and then you're in a position when you're in need of help and you don't desire that thing, brain's fucked. But you do desire that thing. You do desire porn because it helps you with stress. Yeah, no shit, that's good. That's good that you're working well. Here's the thing though, Does it really help you? Once you debunk that and you find it doesn't help you, you're not going to desire it. If I believe that I need to get good grades in order to get a good job, in order to get money, in order to have a happy, secure future, in order to gain happiness and esteem, I'm going to be motivated to get those grades if I really believe it, that I need it. It's the exact same with PMO. If you think you need it to be happy, it's rational for you to want it. Completely rational. You got to question those benefits. Does it help you escape reality? And here's the thing: once you question them and you do a test to see if it actually does, you mindfully PMO, and you're like, okay, it gives me this pleasurable thing on my dick, and it makes me feel a bit anxious. Let me be open-minded. Let me see if I'll be happier not using PMO. And you run that informed abstinence experiment, and you find out, oh, I am happier. It completely changes the game. You've learned experientially that you don't prefer PMO. If you go into that informed abstinence experiment thinking, this is the worst option, it's going to make me miserable, this is going to suck, that will become a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it will suck. And you'll just prove to yourself that you do need PMO. Do you see how it works both ways? Hope I'm making sense here. If I'm not, please comment and let me know. Because for me, this is golden. This is how it works. For goodness sake. I'm not going to get pissed off. It's really hard not to, though, I'll be honest. Once you see the truth, it's so hard not to get annoyed. So hard. Once you see the truth, you want to just start, like, screaming it from the rooftops. I'm going to be a bit more compassionate, though. If you are stuck in this position and you think, oh, I'm making a bit of sense, then do bear with me for me being an angry bastard. I will try and calm down. Read the freedom model, though, because that's really going to help you out. It will make you realise the truth about how to quit PMO, what PMO addiction actually is, what urges are, everything. It puts everything into perspective, and then you're just free. Once you do that abstinence experiment and you're free, man, it's great. After you've read that book, give me a message on Telegram if you need any other help. I'll help you for free for a limited time, and yeah, that's it.